Jesus Christ, if I get one more fucking tweet going, Bill, what do you think of the Kyrie Irving for fucking Isaiah Thomas trade? What do I think? I think Danny Ainge has known what the fuck he's doing up until now. I think it's the trickle-down effect of the Kevin Durant trade where you, for some reason, can just not have enough fucking stars regardless of what your players are doing. Do you think they gave up too much? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I would say that I loved Isaiah Thomas, and what sucks about that trade was he was on his way to being like the fucking Big Papi of the Celtics. Like, he was going to have a friggin' street named after him the way he was going. So it's a real shame. And he was just a great dude, and I don't know. I just thought he fit in real well with our city. He was on his way to being a great Celtic, I thought. And we gave a bunch of fucking people to get another guy who basically does the exact same thing, has the same amount of stuff. I don't know. He's a little bit bigger. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? All I know is the team that Isaiah succeeded with last year no longer exists here. So, I don't know I don't fucking know. I hate all of this shit. They gave up a first rounder, some guy from Croatia who had a rough time in the summer league. Like, how the fuck you get into the NBA to that level? Or any sport, you need to get a fucking life. When you start knowing what people fucking make and all of that shit, like, that's where I tap out. It's just like, oh, we traded that guy for that guy. All right, we'll see what happens. When does the season start? In a couple of months? Yeah, I'll fucking think about it then. Either it's going to work or it's not going to work. There was a couple of Celtics fans that were fucking so stupid. They burned their Isaiah Thomas jerseys. Like he left the Celtics, like he was doing some sort of free agent fuck. He got traded, you dumb fucks. Then, of course, everybody on Twitter tweets it to me and acts like this is every Celtic fan. And it isn't. It isn't. There's always these fucking morons, which is why I have been saying, is anybody else sick of that fucking guy in the Lakers' dad already? Jesus Christ, it's like he made it to the NBA. You're going to get your money, all right? Enough with the fucking carnival barking. I would make Michael Jordan cry if I played him one-on-one. Was that the weirdest interview? I just saw a clip of it, and Jimmy Kimmel is literally talking over the guy who's actually going to go into the NBA to talk to the guy who never made it to the NBA, who's sitting there talking about how he's going to beat Michael Jordan. And the other guy's sitting there like a scolded child. That looked like a fucking parents-teacher meeting. Tell me that isn't a 30 for 30 when he goes to finally make his break from his overbearing father. All right, there's another negative thing. All right, where else can we go with negativity? You got anything positive to say? It's a spectacle. Donald Trump isn't enough of a fucking spectacle. That's not enough for you? Jesus Christ. Do you know, that's something like I pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to that the way somebody who doesn't give a fuck about sports pays attention to it. The fact that our president tweets and reads his Twitter account is just, I don't even know, like, it's like, dude, you're above that. You're above it. Fucking respond. I mean, people shit on me. I feel I don't even need to respond to people shitting on me. First of all, I feel it's par for the course. Not everybody's going to like you. The fact that this fucking guy's got to go on and respond, it's like, what are you doing? But then again, he did win it. He won the whole fucking I love people who think he's dumb. It's like, if he's that fucking stupid, how did all those smart people lose to him? That was like back in the day when that woman, Jessica Simpson, when she would be like, chicken of the sea, is that like chicken or is it tuna? Which, to be honest, looking back, was a legit question. I mean, it is a food, and you wrote chicken on it. That's like chicken fried steak. For years, I was like, is it chicken? Is it steak? What the fuck is it? Hey, take a ride in my truck car. What the fuck is it? Why would you call it something else when it says over here? Everybody thought she was dumb. It's like, yeah, she's a fucking moron with hit albums and her own TV shows. Like, I would love to be that stupid. You know, she married Nick Lachey. He's a good-looking fella, right? Guy's in a boy band. He plays golf on the fucking weekends. She was crushing it. Dating Tony Romo. Did she marry him? I don't know. I felt bad for her one day. Like, I think it was her. Her little dog, you know, like last seen in the mouth of a coyote. It's like, yeah, it's fucking dead. What do you think? The coyotes have like some sort of terrorist group and they're going to fucking, you know, abduct your dog and change its fucking mindset? It's going to be like the Patty Hearst of fucking Chihuahuas? No, it's dead. That's why you got to get a big dog out here. You got to have a big dog that, like, the other coyotes are like, you know what? It's not fucking worth it. You know what I mean? Like, for dogs out here, this is like going to fucking Rikers Island. All right? Well, you need to be a big fucking muscular goddamn dog. You need to be more of a fucking problem than these little fellas out here. These little dogs, like, I don't know what people do. Like, they fucking leave them in their backyards and shit, and they're gone. They're gone. It's like literally like one of those creepy fucking movies, you know, where they would, you know, the people would go to an island and they were just living with some sort of dragon or some sort of gorilla, and they would just sacrifice somebody like King Kong and that type of shit, so this fucking thing would leave them alone. That's such a weird beginning, huh? To the King Kong movie. That poor woman's like tied up with those fucking vines. And I just don't get, like, okay, you got a 60-foot goddamn gorilla. He's going to eat that fucking one person and then be like filled up. That's going to be like Doritos, right? Well, not Doritos, because we're mostly fucking, you know, protein and shit. We're kind of a protein snack, aren't we? Right? So that's like him having like a Cliff Bar. A goddamn 60-foot gorilla is going to eat one Cliff Bar every couple of months and then be fine. First of all, I didn't think gorillas, I thought they were vegetarians, right? I thought they sat around just fucking eating, I don't know what the hell they eat. There's always some fucking person got to go try and live with them and get a little closer and a little closer. And then eventually get the shit kicked out of them by the goddamn gorilla. I got to tell you, man, the amount of shit that a gorilla will put up with, and because it's as big as it is, I wonder if a gorilla has ever fought like a tiger. And for that, we need to go to Asia. You know, you want to talk about spectacles, where you have a boxer against an MMA guy? Like, Asians, I'm telling you, if you want to go see, anytime you start looking at like this versus this versus that, you will find black and white footage where they put a fucking bear and a tiger in the same cage to see what, or a lion against a tiger just to see what the fuck would happen. They did it. That's their thing. Where we experimented with human beings, they experimented with animals, it seems. I don't fuck. What am I even talking about? You know, this is one of these podcasts where it just started off on the wrong foot, and now I'm just desperately trying to fill the last 18 seconds of this thing so I can get up to fucking my contractually obligated 30 minutes. How about